Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel with another episode. Stumble there.
Do it again.
Welcome back everybody, and yes, today we're gonna give you another episode. We're gonna give you another episode. Okay, stop.
Cut. Okay, last try. You got this.
Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to our channel, and today it's gonna be another episode of Dear Sadie and P. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Finally got it.
Let's do it.
Dear Sadie and P, I found your channel by chance some months ago, and I've been watching your videos every single day since then. Wow. You're so inspiring and beautiful. I totally love you. I'm 32, and until some years ago, I thought to be heterosexual. When I was 20, as a university student, I met a professor, and to cut a long story short, after having passed her exam, we became friends. At the time I was 23, she was 53. Now she's 62. I felt such a strong connection with her, but at first I didn't realize that it was something deeper than a great friendship. Things changed when I found myself doing extremely stupid things, such as walking back and forth in the corridor in the hope of meeting her, or sniffing the handle of her office door to smell her perfume. That's not even a joke. Oh my god, I totally did that when I was younger. Anyway. Maybe not the door handle, but like I followed around my teacher like a little dog. When I was in her presence, I felt such a strong attraction that I can't tell. Little by little, I started kissing her on the cheek, hugging her, and every time we were close, I was on cloud 9. She never pushed me back.
Wait. She kissed her on the cheek?
Yeah.
Okay.
She never pushed me back. On the contrary, she seemed to be happy. At this point, I must say that she's a very traditional person. She says, for example, that 2 women and 2 men together are not normal. Oh, so gay is not normal. She's very scheduled and organized. She got married when she was 26 as soon as she got her PhD, and she immediately started working. She has no kids. One night, I asked her, "Will you ever kiss me on the lips?" I don't know how to explain it, but I felt she was happy, although she answered that it was impossible because it's not something that 2 friends do. Some days after, I was in her office and she asked me, "What would you do if I kissed you?"
Ooh, wow, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah. Would you pull me away or not? I'd be the happiest person in the world. She took my hand, took me to her bathroom, and she kissed me.
Oh my god, wait.
That kiss will stick to my mind and my heart forever. I was 27. That's how our story began. I love this letter already. The sweetest, passionate, and heartfelt love story I've ever had. I loved her and she loved me. I felt it. Despite she was married, we acted as if we were a couple. She was married?
Another turn. She was married? Wow.
But with great attention not to let others understand what was going on. I never had the intention of stealing her from her husband, whom I know, nor had she the idea of leaving him. We just wanted to give each other our love as much as possible, and I was so much in love. 3 years have passed wonderfully. We shared the most beautiful kisses and emotions of my life. She also told me that staying with me, she realized that being with a woman was different, that I was more delicate and more dedicated. She had moments of fear when she seemed to regret what she was doing, and I was terrified that she would leave me. But they lasted just a few, and then she would come back to me. But one day she decided that this story must end. I couldn't believe it. She told me with menopause she was not interested in physical intimacy anymore, and that she didn't feel any emotions when we were together. She was pulling away, but still wanted my presence. She asked me to return back to when we started from, remaining close friends, excluding the physical part. Now she still invites me to dinner. I'm literally the only person that she invites to her home. She calls me on the phone. She behaves exactly as she did when we were together, except kissing on the cheek, and lately also kissing on the lips. She counts them, says no more than 3.
Wow.
But when she feels that stronger emotions are arising in me, she pulls away. I tried many times to ask her why she broke up with me, although she still wants my presence. Don't you feel attraction for me anymore? You don't like me, right? All she answers is, no, everybody likes you. How can you have this doubt? When I answer that the only thing that matters to me is that she likes me, she drifts away the conversation. Can Can you read this? This is actually really long. Can you read the rest one?
Okay. So, in some occasions, she told me terrible things that made me suffer a lot. For example, one night she told me that she had stayed with me just to try something new, and that it was nothing serious, not heartfelt. Wow, I was dying. I said that I felt it differently and that it seemed to me that she had true feelings for me, and she went, you imagined it, you made a movie out of this. I cried and I went back to my home, and she called me so many times on the cellular phone, on the fixed phone, again and again, the land phone. As I didn't answer, she came to my place asking me to forgive her, that she didn't mean to say what she said, that she loved me, but that, I quote, you have to come to terms with this and understand that it's over. It is what it is, what it was, parenthesis was open, parenthesis closed. Like it's over, basically, again. This is not going anywhere, it's wrong, it doesn't make any sense. Everything I felt was true, I felt it, but now I feel ashamed, even at the thought that what I have done, it makes me very uncomfortable, and you have to think about your own life. I have such a confusion in my head, I don't know what to think, I haven't got a clue about what she truly thinks and feels. Please tell me your impressions about this, Paola. In particular, please help me understand. I know that you also were worried about your age gap at the beginning and about coming out as well. I don't understand. She stayed with me for 3 years. She loved me. I felt it so strongly. She still kisses me on the lips, but at the same time she says it's normal friendship. But it isn't. I'm so sad and I'm so in love. I hope so much you can respond to this. Thank you for everything. Love you both. Wow.
What a story.
Well, thank you, first and foremost, to send us this letter and sharing your story, because it made me actually think about me,
Really?
like about my relationship with you. And, at the beginning, yes, it was all fine and dandy, but then as we were advancing throughout the years, with this relationship, I felt like I'm getting older, right? And the age gap is super visible, or maybe it sinks in. Like it's almost like when that nebula, that fog where you're in when you are in love and you have these strong feelings and emotions, you kind of forget about that, but then things start sinking in. And it's true, like even for you, we felt it more, like about the fact that there was this age gap. And you have to deal with feelings like shame, and every single time, and I've been actually facing it because I don't want to lose Sadie, so I've been facing this shame and how this internalized age gap phobia works, right? And I'm still in it, but I'm kind of actually recovering from it a little bit. But I understand this woman in a way, because I feel like she actually had feelings for you, and the fact that she doesn't want to have sex with you because of her menopause is a lie. It's true that there's not much of a sex drive anymore in that age, after menopause. It's true, but I feel like maybe she doesn't even know, but she's using it as an excuse, because there is this internalized age gap phobia, I would call it, like totally, like, so it's crazy. Like, if it's not internalized homophobia, it's something internalized, something else, okay? And we are constantly bombarded with challenges, in our life. It's crazy. And I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell it now. I had that. And this was not good for our relationship, for my relationship with Sadie. Like, it wasn't good. And it's coming out right now. I never even told you about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
For some reason, this letter made it clear to me. It's crazy because I feel this woman.
But can you talk more about it? Like, what is internalized age gap phobia for you?
It's a shame, like, because it's a shame that otherwise people wouldn't judge right away. Oh my gosh, she can be your daughter. Oh my gosh, she can be your mom. And oh, you have mommy's issues. Oh, you are you're a pederast, a pedophile, whatever, you know. So there is so much stigma. As much as there is stigma against homosexuality, there is also stigma against age gap.
But I mean, the fact she is married, but also experiencing this with you means she's also internalized homophobic. So it's like, add that on top. No wonder why she doesn't want to
come out.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The shame is really sucking her in, you know, and she doesn't want to come out. She is in the comfort zone, and it's so nice and peaceful to be in the comfort zone. So yeah, and I'm sorry for you because you have to go through this hell, but you're dealing with this case. I mean, I'm not sure 100% because I mean, I don't know this person. I'm just sure based on what you wrote and how you explain it to me, but I'm not sure 100% if that's the case. But it was a good epiphany, at least for me right now. Yeah.
Do you think they could work through it, or it's impossible with where this person is at?
If no, I don't know. You can talk with this person and like understand how much shame she feels. Talking about shame, I don't know. It takes a miracle. I mean, there were so many, you know, turning points in this letter. Like the fact that first of all she was like, no, I you know, I'm against gay and all of that. And then she asked, I mentioned that she kissed you and she was the one. Mm-hmm. So I don't exclude the fact that she might come around and change her mind and at least give her a thought about her personal growth and coming out of this comfort zone that makes her feel okay. I'm not going to be judged by anyone. I'm with my husband. I have a good cover, you know, mm-hmm. and fine. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Maybe she doesn't want to rock the boat.
Right.
It's really tough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you really, really wanted this to happen, like, you would also need to step out of your comfort zone. Meaning that I think you would need to make a really bold move and like ask her to be with you, something like that. Like, make it, if you really wanted this to happen, you would have to be more serious about it as well, and not just have this as a casual thing, because that would give her courage. Maybe mm-hmm. I'm not saying, but like,
yeah, that's a good
you could
good
try
point.
Wow, that letter was crazy, a crazy ride, and I hope everything works out. I mean, everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out, I guess.
Yeah.
But you mentioned earlier that like, you don't want to lose this relationship with me, so maybe people will like wonder where we're at. If you want to say.
Well, we are working on our relationship as friends right now. We are on a friendly basis, and but still, you know, very interested in each other, if I may say so. And yeah, so we didn't lose that interest, let's say that. And so we're working on many issues, as you can see right now, like, and you know. Even this was mixed in the pot, you know, and right.
Let's just say that there were a lot of things that needed addressing,
right,
within this connection. So
right, and that's where we're at. And as I said in the previous video, we appreciate your comments and your support once again, and it's been helping us as well. So thank you so much again.
And we'll see you next time.